What's up? Just want to do a quick video. So just to expand on the last one, because there's like all these videos and comments going around on Facebook of like these supposedly woke Trump supporters, and I've talked about this before, and so I just wanted to like drop a little knowledge for y'all. I don't claim to know everything, but I know a few things, and I'm gonna share. So, first of all, in regards to the whole like corporation of the United States versus the country of the United States thing, that's been around. Like, okay, the powers that be, the guys who own all the banks and everything, who have been trying to get control of our currency from this nation's inception, and some say that's why they killed Lincoln, because Lincoln wanted to kill the centralized bank that they were trying to establish in his time. And then a good place to start as far as being woke is watch the documentary called Monopoly Men. It was a legit like television series produced for television. I don't think it ever aired that I know of, and it was hosted by Dean Stockwell of Quantum Leap fame, TV show. Anyway, so it's like professionally produced and everything, and it tells the secret history of the Federal Reserve, which is that, oh man, I'm shady on all the specifics, but basically, I think it was a meeting of 7 guys on a private estate on Jekyll Island off the coast of Georgia, I want to say, or Virginia, one of those southern coastal states. In I believe it was 1911, and this was a very secret meeting. 7 very rich guys. Believe it was if it wasn't J.P. Rockefeller himself, it was someone representing him. J.P. Morgan. I think J.P. Morgan was there, one of the guys, and then someone from the Rockefeller organization, and then I think a ship, another rich family, a senator who was to introduce the bill, and a couple of other people, all like, elite rich people except for the senator, and I'm sure they paid him off nicely. So this senator, they got him to introduce the Federal Reserve Act. So again, I believe this meeting was in 1911, and the Federal Reserve Act was not passed until 1913. So it took them 2 years to pass this thing. And the Federal Reserve Act was passed on Christmas Eve when most of the senators were home with their families. And so they just kind of snuck it by, and whoever was there, probably was paid off or whatever. And we've been under this thing ever since. So what is the Federal Reserve Act? What is the Federal Reserve Bank? The Federal Reserve Bank is a privately owned bank. The Rockefellers, the Warburgs, the Ship family, the Morgans, and maybe the Vanderbilts as well, own it. And there's no federal oversight. They can raise and lower the interest rates as they please. Mayor Rothschild, the founding father of the Rothschild family, was famous for saying, "Give me control of a nation's currency, and I care not who makes the laws." And so that's the Federal Reserve. They go a lot into other stuff in that documentary, so still watch it. And what else? A lot of people have been coming out talking about this this corporation, how the Washington D.C. is its own sovereign country that's separate from the United States, as is this city of London within the city of London, where the Bank of England and all the banks are, as is Vatican City. They all supposedly are technically their own countries legally, and don't pay any taxes. That's the important part. Also, where do our taxes go? Our taxes go to pay the interest on. So the whole Federal Reserve System, they're just printing money at will. No federal oversight, and every dollar that is printed is loaned to us at interest. And so our taxes go directly to pay the interest on the money that these bankers, these private bankers, have loaned us before it goes to any schools or roads or all those great things that our taxes do pay for. But it makes it a little, it doesn't really pay for it directly. The interest, more, the governments borrow more money from the banks at interest, and so that's, a way simplified version of that. So as far as the whole, and what they say in this documentary Monopoly Men, they say that they talk about the Bilderberg meeting, which is something else you should look into. And they say that every president is decided at this Bilderberg meeting every year, and no one gets to sit in that chair who hasn't been to the meeting and been approved by the council there, or whatever it is, however it works. So yeah, I don't know. It's frustrating that these people are claiming to be woke and talking all this conspiracy stuff, and then they're pro-Trump and they think Trump was not work. Let me tell you something. They would not, I've said this before and I'll keep saying it until people believe me. They would not let anyone in that chair who's not working for them from day one. From day one, you're not getting in that seat unless you've already met with them and agreed to do their bidding. And when I say they, I mean, these bankers and guys who own the, weapons manufacturers, oil companies, big energy, big weapons, all that stuff. So, yeah, just wake up a little more, will you?